Hey Shane, let's check this one out. Problem we have here, the playing board of a new game has a perimeter of 76 centimeters. It was designed so the length is 6 centimeters shorter than triple the width. What are the dimensions of the playing board? Alright, so I'm going to kind of assume that we're talking about a rectangle here. Alright, and again, the reason why is because the length is 6 centimeters shorter than 3 times the width. So we essentially have a rectangle here. And the perimeter, we know, is 76. Okay, I don't know the width, so let's call that W. We could call it X, we could call it any letter we want. But we know that the length here could be represented by this expression. So we have 3W minus 6. Alright, so I don't know the width, I call that W. The length I know is 6 centimeters shorter than 3 times the width, so I'm going to express that as an algebraic expression right here. Couple things to remember. Number one, I'm making a diagram, which is good. Number two, I'm defining everything in terms of the same variable, W. So I'm not calling this L, and then I have two separate variables. Everything is within one variable, and it's very kind of easy to solve that way. All right, so I think we're off to the races now. The perimeter of any shape is the total sum of all the sides added up. So for a rectangle, the perimeter is 2W plus 2L. Okay? What that means is basically we have two widths, and then I'm going to add those to two lengths. I could also call this W plus L plus L, but I'm basically just kind of collecting like terms and expressing it like this. So 2W, I have no idea what that is. 2 times the length, though, this is my length, 3W minus 6. So I'm going to take that down and substitute that in for L. And I'm going to rewrite this. So P equals 2W plus 2 times, and I'll put this expression in brackets, 3W minus 6. So that's cool. Let's do a little order of operations on that. 2W plus, I'll distribute, 2 times 3W is 6W minus 12. Okay, that still equals P. And P still equals, I'll just combine some like terms and clean this up a little bit, 8W minus 12. So now we have two variables, P and W, but I know what the perimeter is, P. That's 76. So I'll change my color and we'll sub that in. So now we really have 76 equals 8W minus 12. Now let's do some algebra and we'll solve for W. So I'll start by adding 12 to both sides. Okay, this cancels. That's going to give me 88. 88 equals 8W. And now I'll divide both sides by 8 to get W by itself. And W, the width, equals 11. All right, buddy, so the width is 11 centimeters. That's great. Part B now, we're going to find the length of the playing board. So we know W is 11. And if we go back up to our little diagram here, I know that the length we expressed as 3 times W minus 6. So W is 11. So I'm just going to rewrite that over here. We have 3 times 11 minus 6. And this expression will give us the length. So 3 times 11 is 33. Take away 6 on that. That should be 27. Okay, so if we go back into my math lab now, pump in 27. Let's see if we got her. And we do. Okay, so there we go. We completed the question, all parts showing. The big things to take away, number one, I get the highlighter out, make a diagram. Number two, express everything in terms of a single variable using information from the problem. And then number three, set up your perimeter equation like this, 2W plus 2L. That's really going to help you. Sub in for L. Use order of operations, collect like terms, just simplify it as much as you can, and then sub in what you know for your perimeter, use algebra to solve for the width, and then you can use that width to solve for the length. And that's going to be the dimensions of that board. Alright, hope that helps, but definitely try a few of these on your own because they're great practice for problem solving.